Alright. Alright, boys. Today, I'm gonna explain to you guys.
Maxis grew obsessed with these recordings.
I'm gonna explain to you guys today about the Easter egg itself. Today, guys, I'm gonna be reviewing all the parts, how to get the staves, and how to get, yeah, basically all the stuff for the Easter egg. So, first of all, of course, step 1 is called secure the keys, which basically means, you know, obtain all the keys itself, right? Which is really not all the keys, all the staves, right? And hold on, let me just put pause really quick. Alright, so this game could like come down a bit. See if I can start it from the beginning. Let's get back. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna be going over is where to find, of course, the ice staff. I'm gonna be covering the ice staff first. The ice staff, the way to get the parts, first of all, the map has to be snowing, and you have to pick up a shovel and spawn. The two possible locations I'm about to show you right now in this moment are right here. You see one right here by the board, right? The clear board. This is generator 3. And then we also got the one that spawns right here. This little thing where it goes. This is where the other shovel is. These parts come out when it's snowing. You have to dig like these little like mud piles. One at spawn, one at middle, and one at church, of course. One at church. This locations for the ice staff is right here by this hammer, right? Then right here, leading by this box right here, and then we got the last location, which is spawns right here, right? Now it's really simple, and then once you obtain those things, make sure to have gramophone and disc of, you know, excavation site. To find that little regular disc, you can find it in this spot right here. Right here, right? The black disc, basically just a regular like gramophone disc. What is used for? And the other, and right here, like just like right there. Then I don't like it how I need to like physically actually go to the past and everything. Once after that, you have to come down into the excavation site. The gramophone should be laying right here, right? You have to, where is it at? Huh. I don't know, it's somewhere. Once you pick it up, you have to place it here. This thing is gonna open, of course. Once the ladders have been opened, pick up the gramophone, and then come back to the step, which is picking up the crystal. Let me fast forward a bit. Yeah, I completed the Easter egg earlier today. I'm gonna do it again on an actual live stream, and I really hope. Okay, third person free. Okay, see how it opens on here? You're gonna see that. Okay, so once you open the ladders, pick up the gramophone, and head yourself to church, of course, that's where the ice tunnel is at. You're gonna head over to church. Alright, you're gonna take this pathway, then you're gonna go up to church, and you're gonna go through here. Right here, this is the ice tunnel. It doesn't have anything like saying that's ice tunnel, but you build it. You go put this thing in, put the gramophone with the disc, right? You automatically gonna have the disc, right? You're gonna come here, put down your disc with the gramophone on. Just basically, it's just gonna say put down gramophone, of course. You're gonna place it down, and this portal is gonna open. You're gonna go inside the crazy place, which I'm about to show you right now. Okay, right here. This is the crazy place. Once inside the crazy place, of course, you're gonna go into the blue portal, and you're gonna spawn right here. right? Once you spawn here, you're gonna make yourself way, and you have to pick up this little crystal that's gonna come up. Once you picked it up, you can go back to this portal. You have to step in here to open the portal. I'll show you. It's the same thing with all the sites. You can open the portal.
Be left lying around.
What I'm about to do. Hold up, guys. Alright, guys, sorry for the wait. What the heck did I just do? Okay, whatever. Okay, I need to take that shot again. Where I'm in the crazy place, so I can show you guys the part. Once you're back at crazy place, you step and it's gonna start building that portal you see right there. Of course, thanks for my friend Leon 2004JA to helping me out doing completing this Easter egg. And you get out. Once you're out, easy thing, pick up the gramophone, which is right next to you, which is that. Pick it up. Once it's picked up, basically you can place it somewhere else, right? Okay, that's the ice staff. Now, covering, which is I'll say like the second to the most easiest staff. Oh damn, that looks cool. Is wind. Of course, wind is one of the most easiest. In my opinion, the easiest staff. Oh, what the? Yeah, okay, that was it. The easiest staff you can obtain in this game, of course, is by the robots. Okay. The way I'm gonna teach you guys. I know it might be like kind of like why, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to get into the robot. Of course, you're gonna be in a robot or waiting for a robot. And they're gonna have that glowing foot. All the staff, all the wind staff parts are in each robot. Once you shoot the bottom of the foot, it takes you inside the robot, right there. You see the part? Pick it up. That's it. Now on to the next next side of the explanation. Get spawned. Right back in.
Initial.
And then let me take it back to third
test
person.
subjects.
Fair to survive the purge sequence. Hence the addition of the
You have to
velocity
get the staffs, the wind staff parts from church, which is of course by church. Middle staff part, which is of course here by middle, right? Middle. And spawn robot. In my opinion, you get spawn robot. If you can get it, please get it, because spawn robot is the most annoying one, in my opinion, the most annoying one to obtain. Because either you're over here concentrating and you can miss it. Right. Now, now that I explain how to get the staff for the parts, I'm going to tell you guys where the disc spawns for the wind staff. Okay, so one of the locations is right here, as you see right here by these two boxes. Second location is right next to the stamina machine, which is right here. Another location is down here in the lightning tunnel, right here, just laying there. Pick it up and you'll be able to make your way to the crazy place through the wind tunnel. The wind tunnel is through this side. Okay. Someone went into this is wind tunnel, of course. This is where you always want to build your shield. I'll make another separate video how to this one is actually going to be a certain video, it's not going to be a live stream, on how to build your shield. If you guys want to know how to learn that, you want to make your way down here with already having all your parts for the staffs, and you already have the disc, and you have the gramophone. You put down the gramophone, you're going to see the portal. Right, open. And then, who's the one going to... Of course, you're going to spawn here, of course, I already have the staff. of course I already have the staff, and now what I do is basically you're gonna come right here, you know, and you're gonna pick up your little gem. Of course I already picked it up because, you know, I already have the staff. Once you have that, you have to head on to the middle and excavation site and build your staff, and voila, you have your wind staff. Now on to the next explanation, which will be lightning. Lightning is kinda like, I don't want to say pain in the, like, say ass, right? Pain in the ass. Well, like, I mean, it's annoying because either you can miss it and you have to go all the way around. Of course, you have to take tank, which is right below the church. You make your way with the tank through. Hold on, let me backspace so you guys can see. You make a way from the tank, of course. Then you're gonna go to the back of the tank, right? And you'll be able to jump to this ledge. Boom, you jump, blah 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 blah. As you see, it's kind of glitched. You see the purple there? It's because it was there. See, it's right there. But of course here, I don't know why in theater it doesn't want to show you. Okay. Right, there it is. The first staff part. Now, once you take the tank, blah blah blah, it's gonna take you all the way here. It's gonna cool down here. This next part you're gonna need, of course, 2 people, unless you're hella fast and you can do it by yourself, but highly doubt that. So, the thing is, you have to get on with your partner, or you can have one person waiting by excavation site, and I'll explain that in a minute why. Excavation site, and have one of your friends already on tank. He's gonna start it. The tank is gonna make its way over. Oh, I think I destroyed the plane. Oh yeah, I destroyed the plane. And then you're gonna make your way with the tank over here. You're gonna make your way tank over here and jump on this little edge. Once you jump, you go down here and you'll be able to get your next part of the staff. Of course it doesn't come out. Of course it doesn't come out. Of course it doesn't come out. But the part of the staff is there. Then like I mentioned earlier, right now someone can be waiting right here by excavation site, and then once the tank passes, you can jump on the back, and the tank is gonna take you blah blah blah. It's gonna take you, and then it's almost gonna make a complete turn, and it's gonna be right here, right? You're gonna be on the back of the tank, and then boom, you jump here, you go exactly right here, and here's the next, the final part of the staff. Easiest, but you just need money and just pray you make those parkour jumps, I'll say. Right, now on to where to get the disc. The discs for lightning staff are pretty much easy to obtain, in my opinion, right? First part of the staff is right here. The disc, right, lightning disc, it could be found right here, right? It could be found right next to the Wonder Fist machine by generator 4, or it could also be found all the way down the wind tunnel. You have to make yourself all the way down. It's gonna be just laying right here. The past 2 times I've been trying to do this Easter egg, they've been laying down by generator 4. And I'll take as a reason why this portal's like always open. I'll let you know why. Right, once you go in there, I wanna what is it? Showcase. Okay, of course, like right here, you have to make yourself through the back, and you're gonna see the staff line. You jump.
I'm getting off.
Go, and you
access is broken staff pieces.
Now, just continue.
This area is where the robot patrols the site.
And of course, I got the lightning staff.
Use your case to survive the current sequence. It's the addition of your velocity compensator. Robot
When did it go to the crazy place? Okay, that's where I'm from. Of course, I already got my wind staff now. Okay, I'm not gonna explain that yet. I need to skip all the way to of course, you already got the parts for the mining staff. You can make yourself make your way down, and you're gonna, of course, craft lightning stuff. Craft it. There you go, lightning stuff. And the lightning tunnel, of course, they have to go to pick up the CERN. That's the first thing, right? To pick up the shard, or like not shard, but like the element, the crystal, you have to go through the tunnel by generator 5, which is the lightning tunnel. Now, on to the last and final stuff. Last and final stuff. Oh, sorry if you guys hear noise in the background. Last and final stuff is the fire staff. Of course, this staff is. I see a lot of people love this stuff, right? I want to see where I took down the plane, because the first part, how you get the first part, right? It doesn't matter how you, in the sequence you get the staff parts for any of the staffs. You can get at whatever order, right? In whatever sequence you desire. Of course, I believe after round 5, yeah, it should be after round 5 after you have unlocked the middle section. You're gonna see a plane, a glowing plane around. I want to see if I can find it. It's a glowing plane flying around the sky, just waiting to be basically noticed and taken down. Once you take it down, the fire staff part is gonna come down, and it's just gonna lay right here, which you can instantly just pick up. Now, the second part, you get it by completing generator 6, which is pretty easy as it sounds. Of course, it's not an easy staff to get, but it's stuff you get later in the round. So you complete the generator 6, which is behind church. Once you complete it, this box or crate or whatever you want to call it, box of the Asians, I'll say, is gonna open, and of course it's gonna give you your fire staff part. Now on to the final staff part, which is by far, I'll say, the annoying one if you don't have the weapons to do it. This part, guess what? You get it by killing the panther. It sounds really annoying already, and you get it by killing the panther, of course. I want to see when I kill the panther, honestly. I'm just literally just waiting. Oh, this is the part I'll explain what Samantha was saying right there later. Okay, here it is. Panther. He's gonna come out. Of course. I think there's a panther from around here. I have no idea. I think it is. It should be. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it was. Okay. So after, can I move? Okay, thank you. After you kill the panther, he's gonna drop the staff part. Was just gonna lay there, right where you exactly killed the panther. Once you pick up this thing, you're on to basically, you know, build your staff. Now, I'm gonna explain where the fire disc is at. I should have explained that before I explained where the parts are encountered. Okay, so the fire staff disc, it's, I believe, okay. Fire, the first location could be right smack here by those like seats, right? I'm not good with fire, Loki. Like I kind of like forgot where they were, but I just look around. Legitimately, just cannot find it. Just look around church, you will find it. Next one will be somewhere around here by number 3, right? And the third location is somewhere below or upper church. That's all I'm gonna say. Just try to look for it, right? Once you have this, of course, pick up gramophone from whatever portal you have it from, and make your way to generator 1, back to spawn. The reason for that is because you're gonna go to the fire tunnel to get the crystal. Once you go inside the fire tunnel, you're gonna, of course, go inside and obtain the crystal, which is pretty simple. Just go here. It's right here, right next to spawn, literally. Right? You come down here with the gramophone already. Hope you have it because you don't want to go and pick it up. Right? You place it down. It's gonna open. You go inside, and then as you already know it, what's the step? Obtain or get the crystal off the little the tower of fire. You pick it up, make your way back, pick up gramophone, and you're ready to go to craft your staff. Now,
Double points.
I'm gonna explain. You see the staffs right here? You see the four staffs, and then you see how they're glowing white. First, we're still in the first step, of the Easter egg, which is literally called secure the keys, right? And this is why can I not go down?
I'm trying to remember.
Okay, there you go. You secure the keys by obtaining all the 4 elemental staves and upgrading the elemental staff, which I'm also gonna go over. I'm sorry I cannot live stream. I cannot put in pictures. It doesn't allow me to. Right? There's no way I can. Excuse me. Put in pictures of the way to upgrade the staffs. Once you upgrade any type of staff, you can increase on ammo, as you can increase on power, right? And then they're gonna have knives, and you can just one knife in round, I believe until round 16, you can one knife these things, and you'll get, just like if you killed a zombie, the points you earn from killing a zombie with their own knife, that's how many points you're gonna get. So if you get double points, man, take out your staff and just knife. Also, in the back of the staff is gonna have this little thing. Basically, it revives people. If you press left on D-pad, it's gonna take the back of the staff out. You're gonna go to any of your down teammates. You're gonna shoot it. Hope you or your friend is not moving, or if you are, I wish you luck trying to hit your teammate. Shoot it. It's gonna shoot like a red lightning ball to your teammate. Boom, and he'll be revived without you actually going and reviving your teammate, which is really efficient, honestly. Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna demonstrate how to the easiest one in my opinion, wind staff, because of course that's the first staff I got, of course, right? I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold up, let me see. Going down the wind tunnel, of course, you can do this at any part. Another thing I forgot to say, once you have your staffs, you can leave one portal open for whatever reason, to go back in, to get something. Just leave it at wind. Is the best portal you can have open. Lightning, sort of, kind of not good. You can run into certain situations you can't go in there anymore. The reason why this one's the best is because the robot can come, step on the top, and zombies cannot go through in. The only way they can get in is from the sides of the tunnel, but that's literally it. And then you can just go in, and it's the most efficient. And also, when you're coming back, you can open the portal at wind, and you can spawn in the middle of the map instead of spawning in the corner of the map, which is kind of bad, because you can die, and if you spawn in the middle, you have more space, of course. You're gonna go to Crazy Place. Now, pay close attention to what's gonna happen. Your staffs, do you see this clock up here? You have to shoot it with the wind staff, a certain code, which I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, I just need to find one. I'm gonna try to stop it exactly. Okay, that's kind of okay, just right there. That's the best tip I can get. Okay, and then just okay. This is the code. Go for the right side. It's gonna be like an X. Shoot your staff, your wind staff. This is only for wind staff upgrade. You're gonna shoot it inner to the outer with that same code. You're gonna shoot it. It's gonna spin, right? shoot it, shoot it, shoot it all 4 times, spin the code, and you'll be able to hear a tone that you have completed the challenge, or aka the upgrade step. You're gonna hear like a little like noise, a weird noise that's not from the game. Basically, of course, it's from completing the challenge, or a certain challenge, of course. And once you completed the challenge, all these things that which I'll say like a clock thing, are gonna start moving like this. Once all these things go inside, that means you have completed the step for the wind staff. Now, second part of the wind staff part is going to the outside and basically shoot 3 little pots of smoke pointing to the center of the map for excavation site, which I'm fast forward. Okay, the pots of smoke that you're gonna be seeing right now is something like that, but since it's the theater type of thing, it doesn't show the smoke, right? It's gonna be coming out of smoke, right? And then you're gonna shoot it facing the middle, and the smoke is gonna change directions towards the middle. Then next one is that generator 5. Right there. As you see, it's right here. See, can I go in there? No. It's right there. Like, you see that little, like, turtle shell thing? It's gonna come out with smoke. You're gonna shoot it from this little window right next to stamina up, and the smoke is gonna directly go to the middle. Of course, that means you're only one left, which another, I'll say like a little capsule of smoke, right? One left, it's this one right here. You're gonna make your way all the way to church, right? And you're gonna come this way, and you're gonna see the smoke, like I'll say like by like right here. And then you're gonna, if I recommend you to jump, and you're gonna shoot the smoke, and it's gonna look at mid. Right now I'm gonna wait until my character can mix his way. Right here. Here it comes. There's gonna be smoke coming out of it. Here we cannot see it. You're gonna shoot it. Once you shoot it, it's gonna make that ray sound. Once completed this, once you have completed this step, you wanna head over to the center of the map. Why does it sound like the water? I don't know. Let me see the settings. General option, recording with audio play, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Okay, the next step after you do the smoke pots things, right? You see this like rings in the excavation site at top where you craft your staffs, right? Initial staffs. You're gonna want to spin them to yellow, to your staff that you want to complete. Pretty quickly. You want to turn them on to yellow, so you can just jump and turn it, and you're gonna shoot the ball that's here in the bottom. After all your rings are turned yellow, you come down and shoot your elemental ball that basically is for your upgrading, you know, to place your upgraded staff and to be able to upgrade it. Once this happens, it's gonna look like this, and it's gonna go up into the crazy place, and you're gonna hear that ray sound again. And if you go outside on the excavation site, you're gonna see the ray. Look, sure, see the ray? There you go. See the ray comes out, and yeah. After this is you're going to the final step of upgrading your staff, which is going and putting it in window. We're not going to need to go to any of the tunnels, right? You're gonna go in, put down the gramophone, right? And then make a portal, you can jump in. You're gonna go, and once you've done, this goes the same thing for all the 4 steps. Once you have done all the steps, you have to come to the middle. And of course, you're gonna have to give up your staff to upgrade it, the final step, which is killing 25, I think it's 20 to 25 zombies in the crazy place to upgrade the staff. Why am I going? Am I not placing the staff? I don't think I placed on the staff. You guys will see right now. Okay, this I believe. Okay, you can place down your staff like that. And can I move? Okay, yeah. And it's gonna be right here. Why is it green? Okay, yeah, you're gonna put it right here in this statue, the wind statue. And yeah, after that, you just literally just gotta kill 20 to 25 zombies inside the crazy place, and voila, your staff has been upgraded. And now let me fast forward until the moment where I killed the 25 zombies. You guys can see what this is about. This is something I want to talk about. Okay, this is the part. When you kill zombies, it's gonna. Did you see that like little soul coming out of the zombie? That means you're upgrading like that, right? And it's gonna go to your staff. You know, boom, and same thing for that one. See, you're basically feeding the staffs, or your elemental staff that you're trying to obtain, of course. Keep it to where the staff is done. Okay. Right here. You know how at the beginning the wings of the staff was like kind of like shut in? When you pick up your staff, it comes in and the knives are out, and you kill one knife until round 16. Alright boys, this is just the wind staff, which we're barely coming into. It's kind of, it's not lengthy, the explanation is sort of kind of lengthy. Now let's go to lightning staff, which in my opinion is not bad of a staff. People say it's bad when it's actually not. Like it's actually like ammo, but it's insane. It's like a lot, right? It has a lot of that. Of course, you're gonna have your staff. You're gonna head to the crazy place with your staff. I don't know what. Okay, that's when. Okay, that's not the part that. Okay. This what I'm. Go ahead and make your way to the crazy place at whatever portal, right? Whatever portal you desire. You're gonna want to make your way to the lightning area, which is right. Let me see. Right here, and you're gonna see these triangles. Now if you know piano, you know this is literally how a piano looks like, the piano layout, right? You're gonna see these things, and of course I didn't notice until I paid attention to it. They're musical notes. You have to play three chords to be able to be done with the first step of the lightning upgrade. Of course my character's coming. The first code I'm about to show right now, which is 1, 3, is this code. If you guys wanna keep it 136, the first code is 136. You can write it down, and you can do whatever you desire from this, right? 1, 3, 6, right? And you're gonna hear I want to say like a chord, like a musical chord. Like I'll let you guys listen to it. Then it's gonna disappear, and you put in the next code, which is gonna be 3, 5, 7. Then 3, 5, 7, and I'm gonna let you guys hear the tone of the chord. Once after that, you're gonna put in the last code, which is 2, 4, 6. And you're gonna hear the code. Nothing is gonna happen. You know how in WinSap you hear like the tune, right? You're gonna let it down, let it die. Once it goes off, you're gonna hear the tone. Once you hear the tone, you can make your way out of the crazy place.
I will keep this for now.
Alright. Out of the crazy place. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this. Fast forward this here. Okay, the next part is the most lengthiest of them all. What this part is basically you have to turn the switches of they're like these like switch things around the map. You only have to do 7 of these. First of all is the one by right next to Gen 1, right at original spawn, right? And at spawn is gonna be the switch is gonna be looking to the left. The pointiest thing is gonna be looking to the left, right? Then the next one, the nearest one, is gonna be the one at tank station. Which in tank station has to be looking down. Tank station is gonna have to be looking down at tank station by generator 2, right? Then after that, it's 3 throughout the map, which is close to each other actually, in the middle section of the map. And it's in generator 5. The one at Gen 5, it's gonna be looking down. Of course, like you see right here, you're like fixing the circuit. I'll put it like that, fixing the circuit. Then right next to excavation site on the stairs for church, you're gonna see this one right here, which is facing up, right? The little like switch thing is facing up. Second to the last one is right here by wind tunnel, right next to generator 4, looking up too. Then the last 2 switches are located in church, one below stairs and one upper church. Up in the church, this one is located behind the tank, looking to the right. Let's see if I can go through here. Yes. Then the one in upper church is looking up. Once, of course, you have completed this little single step of putting the switches to the right place, it's gonna take you, or you're gonna hear the sound of the ray. Once you have heard that sound, of course, make your way to the middle, and flip your rings to purple and shoot the purple ball in the bottom. Then go back to the crazy place at whatever portal, and you can get your 25 kills to upgrade your staff. Now, I'm gonna point out this on it because I've seen it. There's always first step is in the crazy place, second step is out in the world, which is like a little challenge, and then the third step is getting your kill. The third step is flipping the switches, my bad, and the fourth step and final step is go into the crazy place and get your kills. Now let me review something over really quick. Alright. Once you have obtained this little ball and shoot at it, which let's fast forward it. Right there. I shocked it and it left, right? And you want to make your way to, of course, whatever portal, right? And this is basically the longest step of the Easter egg, the first step. Put in your staff, and of course you get your kills. Now, off to the fire staff. The fire staff is really... I don't want to say hard. It's just time consuming, which is really what it really is.
I was lucky.
Okay. Once you have your staff, what is he doing already? Oh, flipping it. Okay, then he already did. First step is to come to the crazy place, and you see right here where he is, you have to get, I believe, 25 kills, and this is like a thing.
We supposed to do
And
that?
as you're getting the kills, the little like tombs of the fire are gonna start lighting up. I'll show when he goes back to the crazy place real quick.
Let these bullets count. Where I'm from, sirens never good news.
Third person really quick. Let me go here. You can start here. Let me fast forward. As he hangs out here, and he can't get the kills for the zombies with the fire stuff right here, you can see how the things are gonna start lighting up. Alright. They're gonna start getting the fire.
She thought their riddles would never be solved. You were wrong. You were so wrong. So hot you're burning up.
And I think, yeah, that's basically it. Then once you come out, you're gonna see these symbols lighting up. Of course, I cannot provide with a picture of the symbols and the number because they decrypt a number, right? You can go ahead and go look it up blind, right? Fire code and stuff, right? These there's gonna be, I believe, all these are, yeah. There's gonna be certain symbols that are gonna be on. Right, there's always 4, right? That symbol right there, that symbol right there, that symbol right there, and then this symbol right here. That represents numbers under the church. The only thing I remember is that the 2 dots represents number 4. That number 4 is pretty like catchy because it's literally a blood stain. That's all it is. And don't forget that. And yeah, you have to shoot these. Here, see, blood stain is number 4. You shoot it. He's gonna come down here.
Now let's fire this up.
Shoot the 4 numbers. After you shoot the 4 fire things, you're gonna hear, of course, the ray.
You have come so far. Please keep going. The journey isn't near its end. Jeans.
Of course, you're gonna flip your switches. Right, you're gonna flip your switches to, of course, red. There we go. It's red, and then he's gonna shoot it, and it's gonna fly up, and it's gonna make the race sound. Once that has been completed, of course, again, I'll say it one more time. You go into the crazy place and get 25 kills and your fire staff. Congratulations, you have upgraded your fire staff. Oh look, here's the ball. There it goes. Okay, now the final staff is the most easiest staff you can get. It just can be the most annoying thing because sometimes it snows for maybe just 1 round and then never snows again until like round 11, which this is the case that this poor guy ran into. First step you're gonna be going to is, of course, going to the Easter egg, and there's gonna be a puzzle on top, and it's gonna give you a code on this rock. Of course, I cannot provide with the picture, which I greatly apologize. You have to look it up, right? Ice staff code, upgrade code, or just put code, and it's gonna come up with a symbol and another symbol right next to it. You shoot the ones that corresponds to it right now. See, they're gonna start flipping as you shoot the right ones. Like that. And he's gonna shoot the next one. The code always changes. As soon as you shoot it, it changes. You're gonna hear the unlock right when the
You're getting closer.
you have
So
unlocked
much
something, of
closer.
course. Once you have unlocked that, you go into the real world, and this is the easiest part of, like, I'll say a mini challenge. This of course doesn't work with the Puckle Punch Mouser. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the Puckle Punch Mouser. But the things you gotta do is basically shoot 3 boxes around the map that are frozen. I mean, they are frozen. Like, return. Right. These boxes, there's 3 locations which I'm gonna showcase. Right here by generator 5 is right here. Right? And shoot it with the ice staff and then shoot it. The next box will be right next to excavation site. You shoot it, and then shoot it with the thing. Now, the next one is the longest trip you need to take. Let me, maybe right here. Which is right next to the, you can take the entire way through over here to make, you know, here, right? And then just come up and shoot it. You just gotta shoot it. You can shoot it from really far though. You don't have to be really close. Like you fall down, now you gotta make this work.
We know not what we have done.
Right, you shoot it with the ice staff, and you just shoot it. Once that challenge has been done, you know, which is the easiest challenge, that's gonna, you know, you're gonna hit the ray.
I don't know how, but
Once you have obtained this part of the challenge, of course, you go down once again to the excavation site, flip your rings blue, shoot it, and go to, of course, the crazy place. Get 25 kills, and you, congratulations, have upgraded all the staffs. Now, the second part of the Easter egg is obtaining your second part, my bad, is putting all the staffs in the robots. Of course, this is gonna be not that, I don't want to say it's that hard. I think I'm the first one to click on okay, right here. What I just did right there, that's what you gotta do. You're gonna take out your staff. This works on all. It's gonna be on all, of course, on all the robots. There's 3, of course, it's 4 staffs, but the fire staff is gonna go into you're gonna see an extra little where you can insert a staff down in the center of the excavation site, or where you can build the staffs. It's gonna be right there, a 5th little like station that looks similar to that little station. They put down your staff. Get it? Put down your staff, and you can get out. Once this has been done, it's gonna be, there's at a certain I'll say, how can I explain it, like a certain way you have to put them. In wind staff, it's gonna be in middle robot, of course. Then ice robot, ice staff is gonna go into church robot. You just go in, place on your staff, and come out. Don't worry, you'll be able to get your staffs back. Lightning staff goes in the most annoying robot, which is spawn. And then of course fire, which I'm about to show you right now, is in the middle of the excavation site, which I'm about to show you. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Right here, there's gonna be an extra one. Right here, that fire staff, instead of being there, it's gonna be here. Okay. Once the staffs, all the staffs have been put in their robots, right, and the fire staff has been placed in the middle. Like, once all the, you have put the staff in the middle, fire staff. You're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear like an animation, boom, and all the staffs are gonna return to the middle for you to get and survive, of course, the rounds. Once this is done, you have to shoot the pit, I'll say. And the only way to do that is to obtain the G strikes. Now the G strikes, a lot of people know how to do them, a lot of people don't, which is pretty easy. All you just gotta do is get melee kills. Of course, it's a lot more easier with an upgraded staff. Now, where do you, first of all, get to how to obtain, the G strikes? First, you need to come down to a tank station. Of course, you can do this at the beginning of the game, which is really helpful. So you can have, the G strikes already done with instead of waiting. You're gonna get one of these rocks, hold square, and you're gonna pick it up. Once you pick it up, make your way all the way to church. I wanna get to that point. You're gonna make your way all the way to church, and you'll know once you got the stuff, right? You're gonna make your way to church, and you're gonna see this thing. I wanna go all the way back to when I had it there. I did this right at the beginning, which is like that. Of course, you have to get melee kills inside the church to feed or to cleanse that little like rock fist thing. You have to cleanse it. I'm sure right here. Right here. You see how like it has that animation of like when you're like upgrading staff, it goes like the soul is being put into that like little pot, like you see right there. Right, like that. You have to do it until it fills up, until it doesn't do it anymore. You're gonna keep killing zombies until that soul thing is not gonna come anymore. Okay, once that happens, you have to come to the middle. Hold up, guys.
The only move in this mud. Start over. Start over. Do not fail me again. Start over. Do not fail me again.
Yeah, make your way to the tank station. And you're gonna place it down in this table. Once you place it down in this table, you just gotta get kills near it. And same thing like melees. You'll see right here how it's gonna like feed to the table in a few moments.
No ammo.
Right there. You're gonna start seeing that. Okay. Okay, once you have completed all your 40 kills, which is the amount of melees you have to do, the G-strikes are gonna spawn. Now, what you gotta do basically after this is you are going to have to be by generator 5, and one of your teammates has to go in the robot. And you see like that cracked square over there that you see, that cracking pit type of thing, right? One of your friends is gonna go into a robot, and there's gonna be a red button. Let them tell you when they click that red button. Let me skip all the way to when I broke this pit. The other, like, I sort of like glitched it. Nah. Wait, hold up. Yo, I did glitch it. Oh my god. Well, I'll do a second part of the stream, guys, just because it's glitch. I cannot like do it over. The only way is to close my application and refix it. So, thanks for coming and watching this little stream on part of the Easter egg. After this is really sure what you gotta do to complete the Easter egg. Alright guys, thank you for coming on the stream and watching it in the future if you are gonna watch it, and hope this was really helpful. If it was, drop down a like and we'll appreciate it. See you guys.